snap, I messed up. Now we're gonna have to do it all over again. But you don't have to do that. All you have to do is copy um, the stuff, highlight the vectors, and copy them and paste them to the next vector. And if you have no clue, oh great! If you have no idea, oh, that's funny. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you will once you watch the tutorials. So right now we should if you're watching the join me, you're gonna see you saw that I was working on the bones. And with the bones, how many of you already know how to bone rig? Okay. Well, Sister Carmel, you got a computer? Hello?
Sorry, sir. Answered in the chat. Yes, I'm at a computer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was reading Kohath. I'm sorry. I thought it was called. I didn't look at it. It's lime green. Um, okay, so it's Carmel. I know Kazdiel knows. What about? Wait, is Abraham in here? Hello. Okay. What about brother Jason? Brother Jason? Okay, he's having issues with the audio. What about Officer Jose? He's not here either. Okay. So what about Zerubbabel? Okay, Zerubbabel said he wasn't gonna be able to be in. Um. All right. I see a lot of people are starting to fall off, and I think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start kicking people off again because it's difficult to try to have so many people and doing so many different things that it's honestly not worth it, especially when they're not doing it and it's only a few people doing the work. I'd much rather just work with a few people and handle the load than trying to chase after all these people. I can see why Christ only chose 12 disciples. Um, yeah. So what's gonna happen? What I wanted to go over is just a few tips. Now that I'm gonna finish tonight, I'll be finishing up the and actually how to move the character and along with the timeline down here. Like so, for example, and just so you can get a preview, let's say. One second, let me just rename this. No, not vector. Fold group. How many of you so far? I mean, of the ones that know how to bone rig, do you? How many of you know how to make the mouth, make the mouthpiece move and the eyes?
Officer, this is Sister Atalia. I can do the switch on the mouth and the eye.
So you know how to mask.
I'm sorry?
So you know how to also so you do the switch but not the mask.
No, yes, sir. I didn't, yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, because there's different ways to do it. But I think I'm not sure, but I think the to me at least the masking looks more natural because there you can do the switch if you want, but the masking makes it look more how do I say it? Just a little bit more realistic.
Yes, sir. I can try and look videos to learn on doing the masking.
Okay, I'll yeah, go ahead and you can do that. It's in the tutorials that I put with with the Edomites teaching. That tutorial is in there, and you can apply it with the eyes as well. I'm not gonna go too deep as far as this goes, especially since a lot of you aren't on the join me. But there's certain things I wanted to point out. Uh, so one of them, the first one was to merge and merge the layers as far as much as possible. Don't separate them too much. The second thing being, um, I know I said that I was gonna separate the groups with the team A from the animators and team B, and I didn't get to it. So what I'm gonna do is, matter of fact, right now, and then it'll make it easier for me to know who I'm gonna kick off and who I don't kick off too. Right now, I'm gonna separate everybody. So I'm gonna make a new. Because it's like my main people is just um, Carmel, Kazdiel, brother Jason. He's been in contact with me. Who else? Lazarus. He's been okay as far as the community. Lazarus, what's your status on the as far as the program goes? What have you been doing on it?
Hold on a second, officer. I did what's the name? I did the first on
What?
On one of the plays. The main focus was focusing on the Midianites.
You did. Oh yeah, you were working on the Midianites, right?
Yes, sir. Trying to get them done tonight. And I practiced the tutorial, the first tutorial that she sent out. Because I remember there was another brother that's working on the animation that you added to the group. And I was trying to tell him that you need to watch the video at the same time while you're doing it. But it's pretty much now. It's not that hard. It's simple. All you need to do is just watch them and just get started.
Okay. 1 second.
I'm about to leave my phone back up. Back needed.
Yeah, sorry. One second. I'm just trying to multitask here. All right. So let me just. So team A is gonna be. At least for now, anyways. I might switch it up later on. It's gonna be Lazarus, brother Jason, brother Abraham, and who else? Uh, yeah, I'm gonna put Officer Leon too, cause he said he wants to start helping out. Then Team B is gonna be Kazdiel, is Carmel, Sister Atalia. Do you have the Anime Studio installed on your program? I mean, oh yeah, you do. You done a lot of you did all the 12 Sons, and you've been doing a lot of work. Um, okay, so I want you to be in the animation Team B as well. Okay. Now the reason I did it like this as well is because Officer Liam he is doing the script. So we him and I we have to finish. We got to go deeper into the storyboard because we're doing a lot of fillers. We we got to do the fill. I mentioned this before. We're doing the fillers for the midwives. We're doing the fillers for the children being tossed in the river. Doing fillers for the slaves. Doing fillers for the Moses fight. We're doing a lot of fillers, and if he takes charge of Team B, it'll make it a little easier because he'll be Team A is. I'm sorry. If he's part of Team A, it'll be a little bit easier because Team A is what they're gonna be doing is just basically from like let's say 0 to 5 seconds. Like let's say that I take Moses, and for those of you watching online, let's say I take we got his head right um from 0 to let's say 30 seconds, and I want him to I don't know move a little, and then his neck. I mean, obviously we're not. This is not how you animate, but this is just to show you an example. One sec. Let's take his right arm and spin a little like that. And again, this is not how you animate for those of you watching. I'm just giving an example. So let's say we want. So it'll start. What they're gonna do is um, from like let's say 0 to 30 seconds or whatever it is, 30 frames, and it creates that one action. That's fine. That's what their job is gonna be. And the reason why I want them to do that is because Team B, if for those of you watching, if you saw the head and the arms move right now, what Team B's job would be is make it look natural. Team A, they're just gonna be setting it up. Team B our job would be to make it look natural and feasible. That's what our job would be. So the reason why I want Officer Liam also on Team A is because of that. And if let's say he changed something in the script and he needed to make a last minute change, then he can just do that work with Team A, and it'll be you know even if there's some difficulties going on with the communication, he can do it, and Team B would just follow. There was something else I wanted to cover real quick. Um, when you're bone rigging, we're gonna also have to go as far as even in the fingers, which Sister Carmel, I know you were saying you were mentioning the switch option. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that as of if we're gonna stick to that. How much we're gonna use it probably for certain things. I'm just not sure if we're gonna use it for everything. Another thing is the background people. I'm kind of getting tired of dealing with the backgrounds of scenery. So soldier Ezra, I think he's a soldier or brother Ezra. He started and you guys saw him. He started doing the backgrounds. So I don't want to be doing all the backgrounds on Anime Studio because it's not gonna look good. It's gonna look a little on the tacky side. But it did give me an idea that will make our lives a little easier and even the like for example, Kazdil, I know you're helping me with the scenery. If we could just do something like let's say like something not too crazy, like let's say like the landscape part, and then we do the houses and buildings and the trees that would move inside the program, but then everything else in the background just be like quickly photoshopped. Then it will make our lives easier than trying to actually photoshop the buildings, because I find that the hardest part of these are actually is with Sister Ayana and Gershon were having trouble with was the buildings and making them look anime style. So it's easy to do the background, like let's say the ground or maybe even the backdrop. Because if you notice, even if you watch certain animes, like for example, um how many of you have watched One Punch Man? Okay, Kazio. All right, so you watch One Punch Man. Okay, good. If you really pay attention, that's why I want some of you, all of you, to take some time out, even a few minutes, just to watch some of these animes. If you observe the background, a lot of it is they don't even do that much to the background. It's only certain shots, and it's only for like a 3 seconds where they might show a shot where the landscape looks nice. But then when it's like when the characters are interacting and the characters are like in a fight scene or whatever, the background is just kind of like shaking. They're not. It's not even. The background isn't even important. So I don't want us to be focusing so much in the background. And whoever that is, please mute yourself. Um, so the point is, I don't want us to be wasting time on the background too much, and I want it to be quick. Certain people, if they're not gonna be able to help right now, I'm not even gonna deal with. I'm just gonna deal with the people that are available.
Hey,
So
officer.
yeah.
What it is, this is Brother Ezra. What it was, I did the pics that you all told me to do with Sister Sarah. Those are the pics that me and Soldier were working on. And she did some background. That's the only reason I was doing those, because
No,
you all
no,
said you all wanted those pics animated.
no. That's fine. That's fine. You didn't do anything.
Okay.
You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying I don't want
Okay.
us. I don't want us to wait because that's gonna take a lot of time. How long did it take you to do that?
Well, I worked on it. It was that Sunday. I'm through with it by that Monday morning. Because like what I did, I just started on it little by little. And it didn't take me long. I could just say a day.
Yes, but see, it took you a whole day when you could just do like a few buildings and copy and paste them on an already made quick photoshopped background, and then make it fit real quick, and you could probably get like a few scenes done, and as opposed to just making one scene in one day. You understand?
Okay.
So that's
I
that.
understand.
Yeah, because let's say like for example, let's get for those of you watching and those of you who are on the conference call, I am recording this, so you'll be able to watch this online. Um, let's just do something real quick. Matter of fact, don't I have? Let's see. It's Sister Ayana. She just did something. 1 second. What is it doing? Nah, it's just taking too long. Alright, basically. Alright, you see Moses? Actually, I got a picture here. Okay. So let's say that this is the background, right? This bedboard, it looks off. The background does too. But let's say, like, for example, okay, you see the scenery in outside. That could be photoshopped real quick, and then everything inside could be drawn real quick, and it doesn't have to be that crazy. You could just do something real quick, the current, or maybe even just the furniture, because we could do the curtains better, and then make it look natural. But my point is instead of trying to draw everything, just take something, Photoshop it real quick, and then like the furniture or things that the characters interact with, you can draw in the program. Like for example, just like you were doing, like with a door, or let's say the vase, or the basket, or whatever else, the chairs, things like that. But then like certain things, like for example, Ezra, you were doing with the pillars, the wall could be photoshopped, but the pillars can be drawn in the program. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That way,
Yes, sir.
that way it's faster and it doesn't look tacky. You understand?
Okay.
All right. So how many? Where are we on the characters? How many characters do we have? What did we get accomplished this week? I know I saw a lot of stuff.
I know we did. I know we was working on the Midianite. I think the young and old. The Zephyro is finished by the sisters, and things some dates put up. I think that's pretty much as far as that. And as I, for my family, I know I can get started on those tutorials on the animation.
Okay, when you get done with the Midianites, yeah, you start.
I'll be done with those tonight.
Okay, well, start getting on the tutorials. Then, Sister Carmel, what were you working on this week?
Shalom, sir. I was working on Ruel's daughters, so I'm just finishing off daughter number 7 now. And then next I was looking at as you mentioned, the mouth masking tutorial. So that would be what I was going to do next with the eyes and the mouth.
Okay, you don't have to worry about that too much right now, because that's something quick that you can do once we start the animation process. Because what I need to do, yeah, because you won't even really be able to do much with the mouth until I send you the audio. So we can focus on the mouth later. What I want you to, yeah, what I want you to do is that once brother, what was your name again, bro? The brother with the Midianites. Right, right. When once Brother Lazarus finishes with the Midianites tonight, that's the next ones I want you to start putting into the program, and hopefully we can start, um, doing some animations by tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, because I when the first few of you start, then I can actually show you. Well, I was in the middle of doing the tutorial for the bone rigging before. So I was just about done with it. And just like I showed you before, that's really what it is. It's all it is moving the body parts and doing putting a timeline to it. It's very it's I think that we're gonna be on a landslide once we start animating because it's really not that difficult. All it is just getting the timeline right, and then but if we do it systematically, like Team A, Team B, Team A, Team B, we should be able to knock it out. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the sceneries and actually getting the characters done because I think that's what it is that's taking so long. Aside from the fact that this is new to everyone, but either way, we're gonna get this. I really think we're gonna get this done. It's gonna. I think the easiest part of out of all of this is gonna be the actual animation. Um, the only thing that I think might take a little longer is the mouth animation, but even that shouldn't. I think for those purposes, we might have to create presets. Because even if you watch Naruto, they don't really even focus that much on the mouth. They some if you really if you actually really focus when you're watching these, the mouth doesn't even match. Sometimes the mouth doesn't even match the vowels that they're saying that they're pronouncing. So I don't think we're gonna put too much emphasis on the mouth either. Most times when you're looking, like for example, when they do close-up shots like this, even if he's talking, you're more likely to focus on the character's eyes more than anything, and the mouth is moving, but your brain automatically fills in the gaps, even if you don't not really paying attention to the mouth, you'll think that it looks realistic. Um, okay, so Sister Carmel, you're gonna do the Midianites. Sister Atalia, you are working with Carmel. I want you to keep on going with that, but sooner than later, you're gonna be helping us animate as well. Kaziel, what were you up to? I think you also are doing stuff with Sister Kohath. Ah, damn. I told Gershon to send you the topic if I didn't if I wasn't able to because I wasn't. And right after the job, I had to go to a Simunite event to do a flyer mission. I told him if I couldn't do it, just for him to send it to you, but I'll do that now. Um, don't focus too much on the side views and the back views just yet. Only because what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up doing everyone that's doing the animations don't only worry about doing the front side of the characters because what's gonna happen is that once we're animating, we might not even use um that same exact side view for all the scenes, and even if we do, when you're animating it and you're turning the character, you're gonna probably have to not redraw it but fix it up all over again anyways. So don't do that. Just focus on the front side. We'll take care of the side views depending on the shots that we come up with. What you should, Kaziel, what you should be focused on is the scenery, which I'm gonna give you the program Topaz. And did you manage to watch the tutorial I made for the scenery, or like at least like peek through it, scan through it? Okay, good. So all I gotta do is give you Topaz, and you should be all right. So besides the background scenery, all it should be left is you doing the rest of the Egyptians that Sister Kohath made up, which I think someone posted. Was that you who posted earlier as well? Let me see. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Um, try. What you know you could do too to these Egyptians. What you can do is give them tattoos. Like put the Ankh on them, or like the Eye of Ra or something like that. Um, little tattoos. You can do that as well. All right. So while Kaziel is responding, who haven't I touched on yet? Ezra. What's Jezreel? Is he working or something? I know you're working with him, closely with him. So, well,
Yeah, I had texted him when you had said that he went online. I mean, he went on the call. So I had just talked to him. I'd say about an hour or two before we got on call.
did he say he was like working or anything?
No, he didn't say whether he was at work or anything like that. Because he had called me.
I'm
So I
wondering.
don't know whether he was at work or not.
Hold on, let me see something.
Because I know me and him had went over because I had told him I was working on that chariot. And he said it was the vase that looked like a king. He was gonna do that, and that was pretty much it.
Okay. Well, these brothers, you gotta be on the call because what happens is gonna have what happened last time. You know, people are confused. You know, they don't know what's going on or what am I supposed to be doing, etc. And I can't be going running around in circles like that. Um, but just make sure you update him,
So,
and tell him if he has the chance to come online, make sure he comes online, or else I'm gonna kick him off. Uh,
yes, sir.
are any of the animals gonna be worked on? Okay, or any more animals? Well, Michael, do you have a computer?
No, sir. All the computer I work simply on paper for right now. I don't have a computer as of yet.
Okay, damn. Um, yeah, that's the thing, bro. So, hmm, I'll talk to you. I think what I might have you do is work with. I think what I'm gonna have you do is help me out with the storyboard more in detail because um I'm gonna give you the audio and you're gonna help me come up with the storyboard so we can get this done faster because making all those frames does take time and I'm gonna need help with that. So I'm gonna give you the audio and we'll go back and forth of how the scene is gonna go, the movements and everything. That way the animators they can they can make it happen.
Yes, sir.
All right. Uh, is Sister Lily online? Guess not. I think she posted earlier. Okay, she's at work. Okay, she's at work. What about Sister Sarah?
I'm here, sir.
Okay, sis. I know I had what I had you doing before is working on the images. Yeah, what I had you doing before is that we need images um in depictions of our forefathers so we can spread them out through social media and whatnot. But you know what I'm gonna have you do right now, cause that Black History Month is already over, so I'm not even focused on that anymore. What I'm gonna have you do is assist me along with um, Michael with the storyboarding. Do you know how to do make a storyboard?
Not for that.
Huh?
No, sir, I'm not sure what that.
Okay, well we'll go over that. I'll teach you. We'll work on it together. So is oh gosh, my internet is acting up. All right, so is everyone? Did I get everyone?
Yes, sir. You said you're recording this as well and video recording it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I would need that ASAP. I'm at work. I finished, closing up the store.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
This is Brother Roger.
All right, so I'm just gonna upload it to YouTube real quick. As soon as it's done, like rendering. So it should be up in like half an hour to an hour.
Okay.
You will now be placed into the conference.
Okay, all praises. Okay, can everyone hear me? Enjoy me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sister. Matter of fact, Sister
Yes, sir.
Kohath, what are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm finished with the images you gave me.
Okay. All right.
Of the color, also the judges of Israel.
All right. I'm gonna have you also draw pregnant women. Um, and there was something else I'm forgetting. I'll talk to you later. I can't remember right now. There was something else that I know I'm forgetting right at the moment. Gershon, I'm gonna need you to step it up with the scenery. I haven't seen anything with you. Um, we'll talk later. Hopefully with uh, brother Kazdiel working, he'll maybe it'll clarify on how to do the scenery. So did I get everyone?
Officer Himalaya?
Yeah.
Yes, this is Sister Farha. About these children, Sister Habela,
Yeah.
she was supposed to draw it. Was that posted?
Yeah, she posted the kids. We're gonna have to put those into the program and adjust them. Um, Also, now that we're on that, we're gonna need a baby Moses. So if you can work on that as well. Remember, I said that it was a very beautiful baby. So I'll leave that up to you.
Oh,
All right, sis.
yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so meeting adjourned. I'm gonna post this up on YouTube, and I'm gonna finish this tutorial right now. All right. Shalom, Israel.
So,
What's up, guys? Bless.